Listen, yes, I know we've been hearing about an Apple event for months, but what if there isn't any? As yes, it seems like Apple might opt for a different kind of launch in October.
But Gurman is actually saying that Apple is not going to have an October event, or at least it would make sense in his mind. Sometimes reporters get their speculation mixed up with leakers.
Now, the way that he phrased it in his report makes me think that this is just his opinion rather than something that is actually based on leaks. So, how likely is this?
Hey, practically it was like yesterday when the main subject of predictions and speculations were upcoming Apple devices and a potential date for the final presentation this year. Unfortunately, thanks to none other than Mark Gurman, this keynote is under the question mark. And as he said, maybe there is not much reason for it. Are things really that bad? But first, do you think there will be an event? Please answer below. Hi friends and welcome to Digital Marketing channel. My name is Marko and this is your dose of Apple news, leaked information, tech rumors and reviews. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button and don't forget to enable all notifications so you don't miss the next video. This one is powered by MOFT. Check out their iPad, iPhone and MacBook accessories and get a discount via digital markings. The link is in the description and in a pinned comment. As I've said, it was still recently that we were guessing which date may Apple choose to feature its last round of products in 2022. To make things funny, that dude Mark Gurman was the one who ignited the story about the iPads and Macs presentation in October. Although, to be fair, we have all been spoiled with Cupertino's frequent keynotes taking place many times per year. No wonder why it may be hard to accept different circumstances. Yet there is another issue here. Devices that are coming are all anticipated with high expectations from many Apple fans who are not about the iPhone or wearables only. As we all heard, for starters, this October should be the month when Apple says its final farewell to Intel. Mac Mini and Mac Pro have been the last remaining animals within the ecosystem stuck with x86 architecture. While Mac Pro has likely been postponed to 2023, Mac Mini, even after initial doubts, it appears it's been back on the track. With M2 and M2 Pro chipset, it should replace Intel variant once and for all. I can understand Mark's point of view and Apple's decision if they opt not to organize this event. Industry experts have all agreed that there will be no new design on Mac Mini, and M2 has been featured already in June when WWDC happened, so nothing really new there. Yet, what about the M2 Pro chip? How big this upgrade can truly be? Unless it's something insignificant, it's a different story. Maybe we can figure it out just by taking a look at M1 Pro and M1 Max presentation from 2021. In any case, in the worst scenario, we may just see the base M2 version. Worst scenario is nothing. But this brings me to my big puzzle. As far as we've been informed, new MacBook Pro models are expected too, and these guys should bring more power and replace 2021 M1 Pro and M1 Max editions. If we are truly getting these, more powerful versions of the M2 chip are definitely available, and by following that logic, no excuse why M2 Pro should skip Mac Mini either. This year's professional MacBooks will bring nothing spectacularly different than its predecessors, and the main improvements will be inside. One more believable point why Apple may not need that keynote. The iPad Pro lineup, both 12.9 and 11-inch versions, should be introduced soon, and if we take a look at the information about its potential specs, it looks like there is no need for much excitement and enthusiasm as it was previous year. We already know what we should. 11-inch will not follow the path of its bigger brother and it will not receive mini LED display. Bezels will likely be the same as it has been since 2018. Yes, slightly better speakers and microphones could arrive and maybe some other internals. But even with all new selfie shooters that were revealed with this year's flagship iPhones, iPad Pro front-facing camera is still new, so I'm hesitant to talk about it. Design changes that involve MagSafe and wireless charging are okay, but I wouldn't say it would be mind-blowing and worth of extra attention. What sparks my curiosity are new 4-pin connectors. New accessories? Maybe. Possible Apple Pencil 3? Could be. But none of it necessarily means it will offer something revolutionary. This takes me to the most important products, at least for a huge number of viewers of this channel, the entry-level iPad. And generation is the main deal for many, myself included, because this will be the first time that I buy an iPad or any device in general for the sake of the channel. Anticipated with A14 Bionic, updated Bluetooth, Wi-Fi and 5G, it may not be the pinnacle of iPad evolution. But what about its design? Or should I say new design? Rumors and predictions have been coming and we were sharing it all over again. One thing first, then the other. But no one can really confirm. Will there be a change or not? As I've said previously, Mark Gurman, which accidentally became the main subject of this video, did not mention iPad 10 arrival for a while. The last time when I heard him talking about Apple's budget tablet was about USB-C implementation. He didn't seem convinced, beside the fact that iPad 10 could look similar with the new connector simply replacing a Lightning dead end. As such, I can understand why Apple event should not happen. Potential switch to Apple Pencil 2 if those edges are truly flat still wouldn't be game changer. With redesign or not, it wouldn't matter because we've seen it all, one way or another. So there's nothing really unique. That's how I feel. I hope you had fun watching this weird content. And if you liked it, please subscribe, hit the thumbs up and turn on notifications. Thank you so much for watching Digital Marketing Channel. My name is Marco. Talk to you soon. Have an excellent day. Bye.